noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And this is Dembele. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. And it's Perez. Played into space. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Played towards the front line. Tries to pass it through. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, good-looking ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that was nowhere near his best. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
And this is Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Después, árbitro.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And Rossini. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's gone backward, and the shot! And that has skimmed the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Perez. So nearly the perfect ball. Chance!
No, entonces.
Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. No, it's not getting there. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Cabrón. No me juego nada más.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Perez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram cuts out the pass, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now this shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. Yamal. Looking to play him in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Perez. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Van Nistelrooy. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that looks a decent... He's having a shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Yamal. And it's McAllister. Some resolute defending there. Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rummenigge. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Este jueguito ha estado absurdo.
Cambio de
Time then
jugadores
for the
en el
first
Barcelona.
substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
El dorsal 11.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Shakhtar here clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good ball, good touch. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele under intense pressure. Yeah, and they've got to be right there. Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Here comes the cross. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's heaved it away. And it's skewed away. And he's there to belt it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's clever. And it's made its way to him. Messi. Oh, tries a shot! This time, surely! Yes! And they are cruising away. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He's got four.
No, marico.
A
no.
quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. It's a searching pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Now it's McAllister. Yamal picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha. Marquinhos makes the interception. And here's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Elects to cross. Vieira with the clearance. Knocks it into space. Played in by... Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. No foul, says the referee. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Dembele. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Dembele. And that has been cleared. Shapes to shoot!
No, marico, sacó todo. No, increíble.
Cannavaro. Keep the ball and you win the game.
Imposible
It
ganarle
really
un
is
equipo,
that
weón, con tanta
simple.
leche.
And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.